Right, people, it's been a while, but I'm back. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while, and I have passed another funded. I'm saying another, like say it's not the first one I passed since the last one that failed, but that's the case. Um, you can still see all this OBS stuff. I don't care. Here is the phase one, and I'm just gonna go through both trades. Not both trades because the phase two had way more trades, but I'm gonna go through the trades that took me to passing. We all have losses. You'll see the losses that I took, but although we're all gonna have losses, I just want to focus on the winning trades so we can just analyze them. You can analyze them for yourself. See what was in that trade, what made it. You know what I'm saying? Hit TP, why it didn't hit TP, why the ones didn't. I'm not going over ones that didn't hit TP, why it hit TP, and we just study those so we can only take the A plus setups. As you can see, quite proud of this one, purely because I only took two trades. Do you know what I'm saying? One stop loss, one TP, just simple as that, and that's how it should be. The less trades, but you know what I'm saying, profitable overall. So I'm gonna get this first one for you, and we're gonna go through it. So as you can see, the trade that we took was obviously one thing about this that you'll see my lot size will be quite high, especially when on the challenge phase because I'm trying to get past and I'm taking less trades. So I'm risking around 2 to 2.5% per trade. That stop loss you can see was 3%. So I'm literally doing this based on I'm taking A plus setups, and if I lose that one trade for the day, that's it, done for the day. Simple as that. As you can see, the day before, I only took that one trade, took that one loss, I didn't take anything else. Then the next day, took this other setup and we hit TP. Simple as that. I'm risking that much so we can get the challenges path, because what we're doing is for realistically building our skills, number one, making us a good trader, mate, that we take the best setups always. Number two, to get money. I want it now. I want it fast. So that's why. Cool. So as you can see, next day, 15th, and we're gonna go straight into the charts and look through it. First of all, we start on hourly. I always like to start on hourly when I'm trading forex to get my first institutional candle. As you can see, I've already got these arrows here, these lines marked out where liquidity was taken, and then we had a drop below a low. So obviously, just gonna mark this out with the liquidity. These are both liquidity points here, and liquidity, like you can see, liquidities are just highs and lows for me. That's how I pick them out. But yeah, like say this would have been as well, but you don't have to mark out all of them. It's just whatever you see. The last one's taken. As we see, this was taken and we had a drop and we broke below this low right here. So as we do that and we close below, I'm just gonna go 1 hour candle forward. We see we now close below. I always wait, not a wick like this wouldn't have counted. I break below, and then I draw my boss, my institutional candle. Cool. Where is it? It's down here. Let's just put on a magnet for now. So yeah, so that's my institutional candle. From the low that got broken to the high that that took liquidity, and then now once I do that, I'm waiting for a retracement back up into 50% of the hourly zone. I want a retracement back up into 50% or back down into 50%. So what do? We wait for that. So we're gonna go. I'm just gonna wait. It's all a waiting game, lads. Here we go. We have our touch into 50%. Then I'm dropping to 5 minutes for my setup. Simple as that. As you can see, we skip quite fast forward and we're quite near our where I entered. But the same thing, we're going to take away this hourly institutional. As we know, we've already hit our midpoint. We're just going to put a horizontal ray there for just those who want it. Our midpoint's here. Cool. So now we'll come out of that. See a touch midpoint, and then we have the same thing again. We have our institutional candle on the 5 minute. This low, as you can see, we've taken liquidity all across here. Liquidity up here. I don't think we're taking that high here, but as you can see, we don't need that. We're taking this liquidity here, and we had a drop down below this low. I draw out my candle, same again. With my 5 minute zone, I don't always need to see it come to 50%. There's two entries I can have. I can have entry upon open, stop loss above 50%, and then we can have 50% entry, stop loss above the top of it. So, but this one, I entered, don't ask me why. You could have both. It could have hit stop loss. I'll be honest. It could have. But I entered upon the open, and this is my exact entry point right here. And yeah, as we play it forward, we see I entered the trade. I think I entered that market as well, and I literally just set my TP to me passing. That's all it was. This TP wasn't specific. I could have set it to these lows first, and maybe this low as well. But my TP was just me passing. And as you see, I entered, and we had a nice bit of a retracement. Then we had a drop down. As you can see, we created another institutional candle as well on the way down. We took out these highs right here, this low right here, came back into it, came up into 50% of it around there. That would be it, and we dropped down again. So that gave me even more confidence. But as you can see, I'm not gonna lie, I got extremely lucky with this trade. Extremely lucky, purely because it literally just wicked it, and as we can see after, we came straight back up, hit my stop, then we hit 50%, and then we actually came down. So as I said, you know what I'm saying, we could have got 2 entries there, 2 entries. This one here, if not, I would have waited for it to come to 50%, entered again. Hopefully I would have done that. Anyways, now on to phase 2. I want you to look at that. Look at all those losses. We took our losses, and I can't lie, I may have overtraded. I don't know, I can't remember to check the dates and see how much. I don't think I did more than 2 or 3 trades a day if I did lose. But yeah, as we can see, we had our losses and we had our big wins to clear them out. As you can see, we clearly cleared them out. So now, how did we do this, and what was the mega trade that took us this one here? We got 788 on this 4 lot on the 20th of May. So let's go there right now. If I remember correctly, I was trading towards an institutional candle, and I think I was trading towards this one or this big one that it was in. So either way, I was trading towards it, and I was trading towards the midpoint. Obviously, when you get to that level, or if it's not really a level, but you know what I'm saying, when you get to a point, you know where you think you know where the market's going, you can trade towards the entry, your main entry, and trade away from it. So that's what I was doing here. We'd entered into the, I think around my entry, we'd entered into the institutional candle, but I wanted to trade it to the midpoint where I actually want to buy from. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is more of a continuation trade that I took. What did we enter from? We can move this. I'll put a horizontal ray for the moment just to see where I was really targeting or where I was going for the most part, and then we'll look at entry 64120. As the same as usual, it's an institutional candle, and the more you do it, the more you'll be able to, oh gosh, where we gone? The more you trade them, the more you'll be able to pick them out, because sometimes they're, you know what I'm saying, there's small ones there. There's a little high that's taken right here. This is what I saw. This high taken right here. After we took this high, this liquidity, that small liquidity right there, we took this low, the low that made the high, and we broke below it. Making what? Making this our institutional candle from this high to this low. This zone is so small, I don't even need to wait for midpoint if I was going to wait for midpoint. Do you know what I'm saying? Entered off the open I did. 64120. Or I might have waited. Yeah, it came down a little bit. So let's say we entered around here. I obviously had our stops near about around the zone, and then our TP was 63920. 63. Same thing again. Set my TP to passing me, bro. I'll keep it honest. And we got lucky again. Say we got lucky again because we'd already boomed past midpoint. So right now I should really be looking for my buy entry, which we can see our institutional candle took this low, took this high around here. I could buy it anywhere it is right now. We could really buy it and slap stops below. So we just do it for the fun of. See if we hit stop loss for the video. I might cut this out if we don't hit TPs. And let's say I'm just targeting somewhere up here. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, boom, shakalaka. Yeah, cold. See, I was on the markets today, but I actually forgot that happened in it. So that's a strat for you right there. Sell to buy. But anyways, this is the trade we took. Continuation one towards our target and towards where we wanted to buy from. And I just end up holding because I just wanted to pass with this move. Did I get slightly lucky? Yes, as you can see, because we consolidated after and then bought up. But those are the main 2 trades that took me to pass in. As of right now, I'm on my gold grind because I wasn't, obviously you're going to see some videos come after, yeah. I've really been seeing gold and seeing the potential of it. So, and I can trade gold simple. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be a support and resistance. Does that mean I'm fully going away from Forex? Not at all. But I will be focusing slightly more on gold in the near future. Why is it? Or free play. Yeah, there we go. In the near future, I'll be focusing slightly more on gold, and it will be simple trading. As you can see, look, I've got support and resistance zones drawn right now. So that's what we're going to see, and you're going to see some of that, and we're going to run up the funded challenge. Right now, on my funded, yes, gold, I got cooked on gold today. I cooked myself. We're down, what, 3.7%? As you can see, when it loads. Yep, 3.65%. Yeah, look at all of this. Should I have been trading when it's consolidating like this? No, not really, but I did. We're going to bring it back and you're going to see the whole journey to the first payout. And yeah, thanks for watching. More videos soon.